pretty mild-mannered dude when you get to know me. I don't really get too animated about a lot of stuff, especially when it's just casual conversations. It takes a lot. It really does to get me going. But what transpired yesterday with this game Farm Folks and their social media post and how they handled the fallout to the situation makes me want to have a heels versus babyface moment. I cannot believe what just happened and how they handled this. Their initial Twitter post, the fallout from that, and then their subsequent apology are beyond embarrassing. They have completely buried themselves. Any chance of success from this company are now dead. Not because they made a joke, but because they apologized for it. Hit the subscribe, give me a like, check out smashjt.com for the full breakdown of the story, but I'm just going to get right into it right now. As far as their initial Twitter post, it was innocent as anything. You would need to dig and really try. Bend over backwards, twist yourself into a pretzel to get offended from this post. Farm Folks Game on Twitter said, "Alright folks, it's time for some serious game development talk. We're tinkering with character physics in Farm Folks. Burning question, which version has the perfect breast jiggle physics?" And attached to that are 3 different versions of the jiggle physics with 30%, 50%, and 90% respectively, showing them off as to what looks best when the character is jogging. Innocent, dealing with a topic that is a little bit risque in the current era of where we find ourselves, where everyone finds something to be offended about, but I gave them props. I was so proud of this company to step out there and say, hey, we don't give a crap about the current environment of what everyone's being canceled about. We just care about making our game the best we can, and we want to reach out to the community on what they feel is best for the game to have in it. Genuine tweet. I didn't sense any kind of snarkiness to it. I didn't sense any kind of ill will towards anyone with it. It was legitimately just an indie developer asking the community what they thought of their game. I even replied to them saying, finally, a developer that gets it. They don't let this woke cancel culture mob. It's not even woke. I don't even know what it is anymore. I don't even know if there's a word to describe this type of lunatic. This mentally ill, I just want to hate the world and bring everyone down with me. I don't know what the word is for that, but it's something. I feel like we need to invent a word for them because it is destroying society. And when you go through the replies of that before they've deleted it, of course, Black Girl Gamers is in there making a big huff about how this is bad and just detrimental to women because boobs bounce. And apparently some girls don't have big enough boobs to bounce and they get offended by this. I'm genuinely struggling to figure out how this is a problem or an issue or how someone could be hurt by an indie developer asking what the best physics for someone jogging in the woods would be. But here we are. Black Girl Gamers, one of those groups that needs to constantly justify their existence because without controversy, they don't make money. Without a reason to exist, no one would pay them. So they have to get upset about the stupidest things out there so that they can claim that they are needed to make sure that people don't make these mistakes in the future. That is literally their business plan. And it wasn't limited to just Black Girl Gamers. There were a slew of replies in this of offended females or upset women or angry girls. I don't know what the terminology is because I've gotten yelled at for calling a woman a female because apparently that's offensive these days. I can't keep up with the demented mindset of people that wake up in the morning, walk over to their computer, and look to get upset about the most innocuous things in the world. I can't take it anymore. It's literally, like I said at the outset of this video, it's like a heels versus babyface moment. It's like fucking boob physics, tit jiggling. Are we gonna get upset about breast ambiguity? Like that's what this feels like right now. And I cannot believe that people are getting upset about this. And ironically, these same people, always, without fail, are the same goddamn people that sell their body for work, that try to make money off of sex, that have an OnlyFans, that do these ridiculous acts, sometimes in private, sometimes publicly. These are the same people that get offended from this. Are you kidding me? And farm folks couldn't take the heat. It was too much for them. They dealt with too many people overwhelmingly hitting them with, I'm upset about you showing someone jogging and asking for the community's feedback on this. They couldn't handle that simple little thing. So farm folks issued the most ridiculous, over-the-top apology I've ever seen. Not only have they pissed off people that look to get offended by everything, but now they're pissing off people that were proud of them for putting a tweet out there. They've pissed off, somehow, everyone. Hey folks, we like to address, maybe English isn't their first language, I don't know. We like to address a recent post where we came to our community asking for feedback. Our intent is always to connect and grow with our players, but it's clear that we really missed the mark on our recent community feedback post. For that, we sincerely apologize. So apparently, they said it's clear that they missed the mark with that post and they're apologizing to it. So that right there is offensive to me because I don't feel like they missed the mark whatsoever. In fact, I think they hit a bullseye with this. It was the perfect tweet in the perfect environment to say something like this, to catch everyone off guard. It was beautiful. It was perfection. And by apologizing about it, you pissed off people that were proud of you. So are you going to apologize again to me? No, because this road only goes one way. We had received concerns about the female player. They said female. Oh, God. I didn't say it this time, guys. They said it in their apology. So get upset at them for calling a woman a female, which is what they are. About the female player model's breast physics in the past, and we thought we should ask the community what felt more appropriate. Unfortunately, this crossed the line. How did it cross the line? How? You do not explain how it crosses the line because you don't even know how this upset anyone because they don't even know why they're upset about it. I've even asked people to explain it and they say, oh, you're smart enough to know why this is upsetting to me or how I'm offended by this. You should know. I shouldn't have to explain it to you. Indulge me, please. I'm begging you, people who are getting upset about this, how you're offended by this. And don't give me this BS of, oh, it's marginalizing women or some girls don't have big enough boobs to bounce and it's offensive to them. Get the out of here. We try to foster a welcoming community, and the post and subsequent replies made many of our community members uncomfortable and alienated. The reply made about 150% physics was also inappropriate, and we apologize for that. We are taking the necessary steps to learn from this, and we're committed to doing better moving forward. So there was a subsequent reply where they're like, or should we make it 150%, like tongue-in-cheek, because it would be funny to have a cartoon model of a character running with big boobs in a video game. Not real life. A video game. And here's the thing. This is why I'm so animated about this. By bending the knee, you empower these lunatics even more. You set a precedent that now that you've done this, they can move on to other companies and say, we canceled farm folks because of the most innocuous thing in the world that we said offended us, so now you need to cancel whatever the hell you were doing because that's what people do when we demand change. And that in itself is a self-fulfilling prophecy of destruction. We value the feedback of our community. Do you? Do you value the feedback of your community? Because my feedback is, I was so proud of you guys for putting this tweet out there, and you deleted it, and you removed it, and you apologized to other people. So do you really value the feedback of your community? Nope. You only value the feedback of people that are saying they're offended by what you said instead of standing by your tweet was completely innocent. There was nothing wrong with it at all. And work hard to include everyone in the discussion. We want to create a game that feels alive, which is why we pay close attention to every aspect of our world, from how weather and time affect the world to the character's interactive presence within it. So, apparently jiggle physics and breasts are not allowed. You're not allowed to reach out to the community for feedback. This is literally a way to close off any communication with a developer. Now other indie developers out there are going to be afraid to ask for feedback from the community because of all the people that are constantly offended and hurt by anything that gets said by anyone. This is a prime example of that. We want everyone to feel included in the game's development, and we'll be reevaluating how to best interact with the community and as well as how to best ask for feedback from the community in the future. You guys that got upset, Black Girl Gamers, among a slew of others that caused a huge issue out of literally nothing here. Those are the people that are ruining the entire video game industry. It's devouring itself from the inside out. Your input is instrumental as we continue to develop Farm Folks. We'll be sharing updates and progress on X and Discord. Your enjoyment and how you choose to experience our world is our utmost priority. Thank you for being part of our journey and for your support and understanding as we grow. Alex and Farm Folks team. Well, Alex and everyone at your team over there, good luck to you with your shit game, because no one on either side of this issue is going to purchase it, play it, or bother with it anymore. You've found a way to magically piss off every single person on both sides of the situation because you can't stand your ground on something that was perfectly fine. Because you bent the knee, you made everyone upset everywhere. Even the people that were pissed off at your initial post replied to your apology saying it's not good enough. They're saying that whatever you did ain't good enough and your apology is not good enough. And that being the case, they weren't even going to buy it in the first place. So you've somehow found a way to thread that needle into the tiniest of holes to piss off everyone. Congratulations on your absolute abject failure of a game that will literally go nowhere because you have no idea what the hell you're doing. It was an embarrassment. And here's why I'm so pissed off. Like, screw this Farm Folks game and their success at this point because of this pathetic apology. But what this precedent sets moving forward, that's why I'm pissed off at them. They had the opportunity to stand their ground and make a stance and say, yeah, it's not offensive, and we're sorry if you got offended by it, but it's not offensive. So you can deal with it. You can try to cancel us for it if you want, but you won't because it's not offensive. Right there and then could have changed a lot of things. But as it stands right now, it's just another domino to fall and the constant ESG SBI battle that seems to never be ending when it comes to video games. I'm going to leave it there. If you want more information, check out smashjt.com. I got a full article, links, references, and all that fun stuff there. I'll put it in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing. Smash,